Happy Sunday. Let me ask you, do you want to carry around a small TV wherever you go? Well, I may have something for you. Stay tuned. All right, hi, welcome back to the channel where I just ramble about stuff that I have just because why not? You know what? I try it out. Maybe I like it. Maybe I don't like it. I share those thoughts with you. And then you decide whether or not you might like it or not like it. Who knows? Anyway, here we go. So this week we're going to talk about the Galaxy, hold on, what I'm going to get there. The Galaxy S Tab 11 Ultra, which is this behemoth right here. This is a 14.6, I think, inch screen tablet. It's very big. He is big. But it's actually very cool too. So you may ask yourself, well, but why, Robert? If you have an iPad Pro 5, why would you want this Galaxy one? And my response would be, because I want it. No, well, because this, I think, the Galaxy kind of serves the purpose of being close enough to a laptop where instead of going out and trying to buy an Android laptop or whatever, I can just use this. So that's my thinking behind it. Also, like I said, I wanted it. It is very cool. I got the silver. I just got the entry level as far as storage. But the cool thing about this tablet, whereas with the iPad you can't do this tablet has a micro SD slot where you can go up to, I think it's 2 terabytes of storage. I know you can, I ordered a 1 terabyte card that should be coming soon. But anyway, you can expand the storage on this. Whereas in the iPad, you're stuck with whatever it is you bought, which I honestly don't remember what this one is. I don't think it's not the base level, but I don't think it's the highest either. I'd have to check. And wow, you getting this out of the case is horrible. But yeah, so the iPad, you're with whatever storage option you have, that's what you're stuck with. So, you know, there is that as well. Also, you know, looking at them side by side, you can tell that, you know, the iPad is smaller. Yeah, it's smaller. A little bit smaller. Anyway, still awesome. I mean, the iPad, the M5 in this, I think, is a little bit more beefier and powerful than what's in the Samsung, but, you know, the Samsung's still a very capable tablet. And also, Samsung has DAX, which allows it to go into like a desktop mode, so that's cool. You know, that's something that I think is useful for a lot of people. Yeah, so I got the Portfolio keyboard Samsung case with it so that it can snap in and be a laptop. You know, whereas with the, you can also do that obviously with Apple's, right? So their Portfolio case. And actually with the Apple case, you can kind of determine what angle of bend you want to do, which is cool. Also, that case has a trackpad on it. But I will say this. So this actually, my thoughts on the cases are, the Apple case is kind of more cool and futuristic looking, I guess is what I would be, the way I would describe it. But the Samsung case, first of all, I like the keys better. The clicky is better. And then also, so you can't tilt this anything but this when it's set in this when it's set in this setup. All it does is sit like that. But unlike the Apple case, you can flip this around and use the tablet for whatever, you know, like this, and still have the keyboard case on it. Whereas the Apple one, if you want to use the tablet, if you want to use the iPad as a tablet, you actually have to take it out of the case. And that's kind of a bummer. Also, the pencil came with this one. I mean, the case didn't come with it, that was separate. But the tablet came with a pencil. So that's kind of cool. It's just a regular stylus kind of deal. It magnetically clips there. It doesn't have to be charged. It doesn't do any special functions besides serve as a stylus. So, you know, there's that with that. And then, of course, if you want to get the pencil with the iPad, you have to buy the pencil separately. and it's like $100 and something. So yeah, and the case for Samsung is, I think, probably at least $100 less, if not, well, I think it's about $100 less than the Apple one. So yeah. Anywho, I put them side by side here so you can kind of see real quick what that looks like. And yeah, so I haven't had the Samsung one for more than I don't know, probably a week, maybe not even that, like half a week. So I'm still playing around with it, but I do like it. I may or may not keep it. I haven't decided. I wanted to test it out, so that's why I got it. The iPad Pro I probably obviously will keep because I just like having the iPad and everything else I have with the Apple ecosystem. Although I'm gaining on it with the Samsung products, so yeah. So who knows? I don't know. But as far as use case scenarios, my thought is that there's two reasons why you would go with the iPad in my mind. You're already in the Apple ecosystem, i.e. you have a Mac, you have an iPhone, all of that kind of stuff, and you like to draw or sketch or something. You like to play video games. Samsung, that's not fair because Samsung can do that too. But you like to draw or sketch or do heavy video editing and stuff like that, then the iPad Pro would probably be more for you, because I think that's kind of what it's more geared for. Whereas I think the Samsung tablet is more of an all-around production kind of situation. Like if I were, this is the best way I can think of it, is if I were going to sit down and start typing out emails, I'd probably grab the Samsung before I would the iPad. I know that seems kind of lame. It's just tapping out emails, but the Samsung one feels more laptop-y to me. That's just my opinion. So I would think that, if you're not heavily embedded in the Apple ecosystem, or you just have like one or two products, and you wanted a really big tablet, then I think the Samsung would be the better choice for you. I'm kind of, I'm getting there with the Samsung ecosystem. So yeah, other than that, I mean, they're both tablets. Like, what do you want? They do tablet stuff. You can watch things on them and do stuff on them. It's just a matter of preference, really, when you get down to it. But I like it. I think it's cool. I'm happy to have, to have it and have the opportunity to play around with it and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how I progress. I did mention the storage option, so I am excited to get that storage card in here and start being able to transfer some more stuff down on it. But anyway, that's my just pointless rambling for today. Thanks for stopping by and listening to me talk about it. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe so the channel will get bigger. Yeah, so again, I don't know, want it, don't want it. I'm not your dad, so get it if you want it. Anyway, I hope everybody had a happy and safe holiday with their families if you celebrate, and I hope you have a great week. Stay safe and sane, and I will be back next Sunday with something to talk about. Anyway, have a great week. Bye.